Hello again, ladies and gents. Hopefully you can hear me. I hope you can. Do apologise, we have had some very strange technical difficulties there. Not sure what happened. Very unexpected and a surprise for, well, especially myself and James here. We were sat talking then, and everything cut off. So we are back. Do apologise. Hopefully you will all see this and you'll all hear us. But yeah, James. Well, if you've seen it, my friend, please do fill us in. What have we missed? What is going on?
Not too much. We've still got the same situation near the top. Heavy T is hunting down Lando Boris at the moment, so he's got half a second gap. Just working away at it, maybe see what happens near the end of the stint. Other than that, the other battle was Fans Racing has got some clean air.
Yep, he also looks on my time of screen like he's got over a minute ahead of GXD behind him, but I know that's just some of the standard glitches that we get. But yeah, everything, Simba's pitted now, hasn't he? So he's now just dropped to 7th, but on the medium, so it'd be go to the end on those. It'll be a tough ask, I think, for him.
10-second penalty, too cool for school, speeding in the pit lane. Is that number 1 or 2 for him?
Ooh, let's have a quick look. That's a good point. Too cool. He's on 13 seconds, so it's a brand new penalty for him, unfortunately. Yeah, I think he has had one earlier, though, to be honest. I think, yeah, he had one early doors. Brindle obviously has pitted. I have to go back to the tyres to work out who's pitted now and when. So let's have a quick look. A lot of drivers have done the one stop. It's going to be interesting to see if anyone can eke it to the end. Now it's sort of 7 laps to go. Might be a bit of a tall order, but the top two, as you've helped us there, James, and caught us all back up. Only about less than a second between them, but this is where Heavy T is going to be in that dirty air, isn't it?
Yeah, and there's a 1 lap tyre advantage for Boris in front. He is maybe just starting to pull away, and Heavy T's just getting a little bit slidey, just struggling to keep those tyres neat and tidy in the dirt. Yeah,
he's
staying in DRS though, just ready to pounce if something happens in front.
Yeah, and of course this is it. Anything can happen. You can try to save as much battery as you can. Well, it's exactly as you say. You're getting pulled along a little bit, but he's done it again. Heavy T he took quite a bit of a shallow line through the banking, and this, I think, his car gets a bit shaky. Gets on the inside curb. The car's unsettled slightly. And that, I think, with Van's reacting, could have been potential of what caused Van's half spin and the damage that he received. But Heavy T, it's like I say, it's not the first time we've seen him do that, so maybe he kind of just gets used to it and gets close to that point. As an Aston Martin is struggling outside at the banking of the final corner as well. I think that might have been... if it was too cool, could have been. I think it was too cool to that metalhead.
He's gone back in the spot pits.
Yeah, so he may have damage from that.
He's done 10 mile an hour that time, so well done.
Retired.
Oh, he's retired.
Lucky Pete, that's unfortunate for you. Hopefully we'll see you back next week. We're taking to, the second street circuit of the season. We're in Azerbaijan next week, folks. That one is always tough and tricky. It's tight.
Practice
a lot of
your escape roads. That's the trick.
That's it. Yeah, that's the one, isn't it? Yeah.
And your little spin on the way out. I think Singapore in the coverage, they saw Little Louis do the spin on the way out of the escape road, and that's something that we worked on about a year ago, racing the AI. So yeah, just if you end up, you know you're going to hit the wall, get in the escape road and just spin the thing round. Don't wreck the front wing.
So what you're saying there to everybody in MRC and anybody who's watching is, if you're racing at Baku,
Maverick.
What was Maverick? What happened to it? Oh, Blurred Magic's retired on. I'm not sure what happened. Oh, in the pits as well. So I'm not sure what happened with Blurred Magic there. But yeah, so basically what you're saying to people is, if you make a mistake, and you go into an escape mode. Instead of
Oh, we've
practicing
got
setups,
Haas in the wall, sorry, at the last
oh,
turn, and he's gone
it's
straight
Owen.
in the pits.
Yeah, that's Owen. Yeah. Oh, heck. It didn't look like it had any damage, though, to be fair. Blurred Magic left the session. Fighters now up into 13th. Of course, points for 15 places, folks, so everything's still on offer. GXT closing down on Vans. GXT, of course, has to pit again anyway. So Simba currently there in 7th. He's got Scottish Mav a little bit further back. Sniper, we're feeling a bit happier, and he can, well, 22 laps, yeah, he'll be coming to pit soon, but he'll have the probably similar tyres, 6 laps for Scottish Mav, 9 laps on the hards for Sniper. So they'll be probably about similar in terms of how they're feeling, I would imagine, for both these drivers at this point. And speaking of which, Sniper's decided to pit early on. Interesting. So we'll keep an eye on him. Could be trying to do a bit of an undercut if he's got another set. Hard tyres from here will go to the end. Lap 22 to 36, 14, 15 laps will be absolutely fine. So we've got Vans now chasing, like I said, with GXD. Heavy T is closer this time to Lando than he has been for a number of laps.
Yeah, there's a third of the race to go still, so sometimes it's just worth lining it up and thinking about it for a few laps more.
Yeah.
Maybe extending.
Yeah, that's a good point. That's a good point. Henry Curtis has said he had rear wing damage. That's why he was the first to retire. I thought you were Blurred Magic. Are you too cool for school? I could be wrong. But it is unlucky. Rear wing damage. I don't know if you've had it, James, but it's just a game over, isn't it?
Oh yeah, I think Australia, it's happened to me coming out the last turn there and smacking the rear wing on the left hand wall.
Ooh.
And yeah, it's just race over. It's just if you don't box and retire, it's just a safety car every time you try and try new set of tyres, and then another safety car for everyone because you're in the wall again. So yeah, it's just game over.
It is. I mean, you could take a corner that's usually 4th gear, and you could take it in 2nd, and still have the rear sliding round on you, can't you? It's game over. Yeah, I've heard of 1 or 2 people managing it, so maybe I don't know if there are levels of it like there are with the front wing, but yeah, for me, I tend to hit it quite hard usually. It's normally a game over.
Yeah. Oh, he's maybe just about to drop out of DRS there, Heavy T, but just kept it, and he's just doing enough to stay in range. He's keeping Boris honest.
Yeah, he is at the moment, isn't he? You're right. He just seems to be in that window now where the dirty air seems to be hurting him a little bit. Takes a wider line again through their turn 3 in the banking, but seemed to be working. He dropped a couple of tenths, but it seemed to be okay for him. And it's quite. I like that he's making that line work for him, as you said as well. We wish we could take it, but it's not easy to do.
Fans is just working away at getting in range on GXD here, so he was about half a second away the last time they came through, so that might heat up in the next lap.
Yeah, he's got 2 lap old.
GXD's up on the curb, and
yeah, Vans is through. Yeah, that through turn 8. Yeah, that's another one, isn't it? Once you get over there, we saw in qualifying, one of the Hasses do very well to keep it out of all of it, and but yeah, that's once you're up there, that's it. So Vans and the top 2 are pitted together, taking their second stop, and they managed to pit at the same time.
That's going to get rid of any tyre advantage. So
it is.
Big collision. We've got GXD and Vans. So I think Vans, he did get damage, so he's boxed. GXD
lost the front wing.
Yeah, so I think GXD, exactly the same thing as, I can't remember who did it earlier, but wing open, hit the outside wall at the last corner, and then he's just bounced across the track into Vans Racing's path. They've lost
Vans. So he must have got back past Vans, because Vans was ahead. So if he got past him into the hairpin or anything like that if there was
Oh
an
yeah,
issue. But
maybe he must have had the wing down then. Yeah, I don't know what happened there,
yeah.
but it's,
Yeah, maybe. But so Vans has pitted anyway. He's put a set of medium tyres on to go to the end. Interestingly, Erky Boy pitted, the other Mercedes, in all that. He's also put a set of medium. So has Heavy T, while Lando Boyers has got the set of the hard tyres on. The last few laps is going to be very, very edge of your seat stuff, because of that tyre wear we're going to have 11 more laps to go. Those mediums are going to take some hammering. I know it's lighter fuel, but James, who would you want to put your money on here?
they're racing mediums between them, though. I think we've got Sniper then on.
That. Sorry to interrupt, buddy. Heavy T had a look into turn one. They were side by side.
It's a bit slidey.
It was. But Lando just keeps ahead. He won't quite have the hard tyres up to temperature just yet. That'll probably come to him this lap. Scottish Marv now pits. Simba will be the next to pit. He's on 10 laps on his mediums. Darth Timms is there as well.
I think Heavy T is feeling the move at the minute. He's all over the back of Boris. He's making himself known.
Yeah, I agree, my friend, I agree. But he's going to have the mediums. They will be up to temperature so much quicker. And like you said, just a lot grippier tyre. But the offset isn't huge, is it? Because it's only one step difference. There's a couple of tracks that we've done where it's like a 2-step difference between the mediums to the hard tyres, and the difference is massive. But look at this now.
Done.
It is. There it is. Oh, the fastest lap of the race just to go with it as well.
Is it to hold on?
9 more to go after this one.
And it was about lap 7, I think, at the start of the race, the crossover between a couple of the other cars. So he needs to get himself a bit of a gap here, enough to survive 2 to 3 laps of peppering from behind.
Well, yeah, that. I'm glad you didn't bring the
lost
salt.
It up on the curb there.
So glad you didn't bring the salt. But look at this, lap times are coming tumbling down. Fastest lap now, GXD as well. Fresh at medium tyres. Simba comes out in 7th, just ahead of Man, and he's... Oh, Metalhead Man's left the session. Oh, that's just a connection issue. At least it's not just me. And that's how one, unfortunately, this evening. But he's now splitting the Red Bulls. But great result this so far. Great race from Simba. Took advantage of all the carnage through the opening lap. Found himself up in 6th. And he's just been peppering away, as we call it, as Lando's retaken the lead. And this is going to be a battle that's going to keep on going for quite some time. But I think Heavy T will probably get him back down the start. Finished. No, sorry, it's after that, so it was into turn 1. And they have got they've got a big gap, haven't they? They've got 10 seconds there to Darth Timms. If that starts coming down, maybe let's say a second a lap, they may start getting a little bit nervous.
There's a 10-second gap between 3, 4 and 5 there, so we've got Darth Timms, Erky Boy, Vans Racing, all in clean air. So the nearest gaps, well, the nearest battles then, you've got GXD, Simba and Man behind, with Sniper is going to catch them near the end of the race. You're probably going to end up with a battle for the top. Well, 9, 8, 7 and 6 are going to cross the line maybe together at the same time.
Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, that's a very good spot, actually. Yeah, Man will have to pit. He won't do the next 7 laps. I don't think on those mediums. We've done 7 laps already for Man in 8th. Sniper, though, 6 laps on the hards. We've got 8 to go. He can make the end. It won't feel great, but he can do it. Simba has just pitted. He's on fresh mediums. He is fine to the end. GXD has to pit as well. Of course, being a higher tier reserve driver. So, if it's all clean and we're all good, I think it's going to set up, as you rightly said there, I think there's going to be a good little battle between a few of those drivers towards the end. We've got Scottish Mav all over the back of Sniper now as well within the DRS. So don't count out the Kick Sauber. He's having a good race as well.
To Darth Timms, who was my call, I think, for the win at the start of the race because of the strategy.
Ooh.
He's done really well after the initial setback. He's way ahead of the pack behind in third, and I'm just watching on board with him now, and he is absolutely pushing. Oh, yeah. He's sideways through the corners in a good way. So yeah, I wonder where he would have been had that incident at the beginning not happened.
Yeah, I mean, he was there, wasn't he, for a little while, and he caught up the pack, and just safeguards, virtuals just didn't really go his way, has it? Unfortunately, same with Erky Boy as well. You know, it's just not quite, the strategy hasn't worked for them. But unfortunately, same with Vans. So basically, yeah, 3 out of that top 5. You know, we could be seeing the top 5 all nose to tail if it just. Sometimes you get the luck, and unfortunately for these guys that haven't, Scottish Mav and Sniper are having a really good duel. Sniper did just move the sort of once, then back to the racing line, didn't drink too much. Very close into turn 1 with the DRS, but Scottish Mav, fresh medium tyres, is on a charge, using them and closing down to man as well.
Lando
Sniper.
Boris is back ahead of Heavy T. I don't know whether...
Yeah.
Is it just me who missed that, or did we miss it? Did we both miss that?
No, I think that a lap or two ago, and yeah, he's sort of just sticking there now. Heavy T doesn't seem to have the pace now. Maybe the edge of those medium tyres is just sort of worn off slightly. Sniper's actually closing back to Scottish Mav, who's definitely closing man 5-lap difference on those tyres. Interesting, Darth Timms, you know, we mentioned it is 10 and a bit seconds. It is now 10. Not closing in, really, is he, at this point, is Darth? So maybe this is the pace that he's got as well.
It's matching the front two's pace, so yeah, he's worthy of a podium should he get it.
Yeah.
But he's going to be gutted that he couldn't have been fighting for more, really, from 10 seconds back, but it's staying at 10 seconds back. That's the kind of thing that, yeah really kind of wish that they were driving away from you sometimes when that happens, at least. Oh, we've got a move from GXD on Vans. This battle's been going on for 31 laps now, so...
Do you have Metalhead Matt by any chance? If so, could you invite him in? No, unfortunately, Matt, we don't actually have you on our list, and this is why, you know, we do implore people to invite as many admins as possible, so we can give us as much options to get anybody back in lobbies. Unfortunately, Matt, we're gonna struggle, buddy, for you. But yeah, you're right. You know, yeah, you're right. Darth, you know, he's running with the same pace as the leaders, and I think he will be ruining it. I think, yeah, okay, he'll be happy with third, but as you say, what could have been, what could have happened this evening for him, and it's a tough one for. I think that he's going to have to a bit of pill to swallow, isn't it? Really.
Yeah, fans maybe about to. Oh no, not quite.
Yeah, well, they were 10 seconds back for Murky Boy, and now they're only 7.8, so they're starting to close on 4. That could be interesting if JXD...
Sniper as well is closing in on Man.
Yeah, Man, a lot older tyres, so he's just been passed by Scottish Mav, fresher tyres, trying to disappear off into the distance and set himself on to Simba, and Sniper doing whatever he can as well, of course, to now make the move as well. But while Man has the DRS, Sniper's just going to have to be patient and wait for the tyres to come to him. But only 4 more laps to go. Dartim's now dropped to 12 seconds. I don't know if he made a mistake somewhere in that last lap. Let's get rid of these tyres for now off the screen, because we've seen how that's working for us. We know there's a little bit of a difference between a couple, and some are looking very strong indeed. And there's been a few outstanding drives, hasn't there, I think, James? I think we've seen a few people really put on a good show, really clean, have some very good battles, some wheel-to-wheel racing as well. And it's been quite a good race.
Yeah, particularly when we had the battle for first and the battle for third as well, all at the same time going into turn 1. It was really clean, kind of synchronised overtakes there. no collisions, everyone just giving room and living to fight another day. So it's good to see, especially in Tier 4, showing that it's doable all the way through MRC.
Yeah. No, absolutely, I do agree. As now Sniper has got the move done into turn 1. Oh, goes a bit deep
wide.
though. Yeah, he did. I think it almost looked like he took an early apex and may have tapped the wall, but he gets the car stopped just about and now can chase down Scottish Mav once again. So Sniper up into 9th now, man. I think holding on for dear life. Isaac on a chargeback had a really difficult start to the race, did Isaac. And now finds himself in 11th, chasing
He's going to have
down
the tyres
top
on
10.
man in front of him there. He's got hards, 9-lap-old hards, 12-lap-old mediums in front of him. 2 laps to work. Oh, he's getting close as well to the...
It is. But where we said, is it going to be interesting towards the end? Heavy T now dropped 2 seconds off Lando. Those tyres, the mediums, are not working. Look at the grip that Isaac has in comparison. Scottish Mav actually had the DRS due to where the detection point was, but then dropped a couple of...
Oh, he nearly lost a wing.
Oh, that was close. Oh, I bet that was hard in him. Well, it wasn't just him, but I think you did it for him.
I was on board and yeah, he just let up off the brake just in time to kind of run straight on instead of going into the back. So yeah, he saw the space. Oh, and then he's nearly done the little trick on the last corner as well there, the little wiggle into the wall. Going for the overtake me. Oh, not through in, around. Go around.
Absolutely. It is. Let's ride on board with Isaac then, and I think, well, we've got our man in prime position next to me. But all the while,
it's got to be coming. He's got, what, 2 laps to go. It's really good defending actually in front, but
he's
got 2 laps still to make something of this.
Yeah, but you see, man, really struggling with the front end of that car, but then now so is Isaac because of the dirty air, and he's just, the heat's coming through. But I tell you what, is he going to try and make it?
Move, nice. Oh, not quite.
Yeah, saw that one coming, did it very well to back out of it, and just being patient.
I can't watch. Oh,
DRS this time. Has he got into turn 11 under the brakes? He has this time. Does he get the car stopped? Just about. Takes a little bit of the gravel with him, but now it will Isaac be vulnerable as we start the final lap. Because these guys pushing on. And I don't think
he's going to get the overtake back. Isaac.
He's just, late on the brakes. Who's going to be that? Who's going to have the grip? I think Isaac on the outside. Oh, there's big contact! Oh, Isaac's not going to be happy about that. That looked like he just got a kick of understand. It was a very strange movement, shall we say, of the man's car. I don't know.
All the time you have to leave space.
Yeah, there is that one, isn't there? Yeah, we may see that one in the stewards. We shall leave that one be. GXD. Maybe it's tier 4. Is GXD tier 4? I'm not actually sure. I've been saying it's tier 3.
Tier 3? Yeah, it's got to be tier 3. So he'll be
pitting into this lap. Yeah, he'll be pitting this lap. He is. Yeah, he is. He's had a good few battles, so that allows Van into 5th. But look at this gap now. Lando, 6 seconds he has over Heavy T. I can't believe I actually picked somebody and I've got it right. That's the weirdest part. That's what I'm astounded by.
He's making it look easy at this point now. Just 3-second penalty for Sniper. That's gonna. Well, he's got. Is it 4 seconds? Can make no difference.
Yeah, so 5 seconds to man, so he'll be okay with that one. What happened to Brindle and Isaac as well? That's completely changed further back. Isaac's pitted as well towards the end, but Lando Boris
coming across the line.
Yeah, the man started 4th on the grid, had to survive an onslaught from the Mercedes, but he'll come across the line to take the win. Heavy T, the pole sitter. He battled, did everything he possibly could. Strategy went away from him slightly. And we mentioned Darth Timms. What could have been for him? I'm sure he'll still be happy with a podium this evening. The other Mercedes man a little bit further off the pace, unfortunately, during the race, and especially the second half. That was close. It could have been so much more again for Urky. But I tell you what, he nearly lost out to Vans then at the end. Vans in 5th Oh,
Sticking
man,
neck
he'll be
across the line.
gutted. He'll be gutted with that Vans, I think. After all that, Simba is going to come home in 6th. Someone get the tissues. He has a nosebleed. He is not. Yeah, that's unusual for Simba, but what a great race he has had. All joking aside. So he'd be very, very pleased with that one. Scottish Mav held on. He takes 7th. Sniper is going to come across the line and takes 8th place. Brindle in 9th as well. And then GXD, I'm sure he'll probably just slow down. The same with Man. Oh, Man's got a puncture. Man has a puncture. You can see the rear left. That explains the drop. 15 laps on the mediums and he's punctured. Well, he managed to hold on though. Did well to hold on, but that explains a few things. I wonder if that also then came from the contact that he had. And Keenan had 81% tyres. Oh my god. Well, that was something. So,
That was a cleaner race than I was expecting. That was
yeah.
only a VSC, no safety car.
That was, wasn't it? Absolutely. We've got some support as well for Lando. Thank you for the commentary. We do appreciate that, even though we did have a little bit of a breather. Not by choice, let's be honest. Drive of the day from the game is GXD with the fastest lap and the overtakes. Cleanest was Simba, with Lando taking the top step ahead there of Heavy T. Darth in 3rd, Erky Boy 4th, with Vans in 5th. Simba from 13th all the way up to the dizzying heights of 6th. Scottish Mav 7th, with Sniper in 8th. Brindle in 9th. Man comes across with 3 wheels on his wagon in 10th. GXD in 11th. Isaac in 12th with 5 wheels to 13th. Owen 14th, and the other Owen rounding out the top 15 for the Haas boys. Unfortunately, Matt had connection issues. He was 16th. Ashley 17th. Maverick 2 laps down in 18th. And Blurred Magic 2 Cup School DNF'd this evening. You're right, it was a good clean race. There was a lot of... Sorry, I've just read YouTube, mate. I was trying to talk to you, James, and then Simba's been listening to me. So yeah, I mean, you're right, there was only that VSC, as you rightly say. There was a lot of good wheel-to-wheel action there. A lot of good and fair overtakes as well.
Yeah, nice to see some battles that were literally the length of the race as well. I think Vans and GXD, the amount of time that they spent racing each other neck and neck with, all right, there was a little incident, but they both survived, and yeah, to be able to just keep racing for another kind of 10 minutes after that and not somebody lose their head. It was
Yeah.
it was good to see.
Yeah, it really was. Really, really was. I've got to ask you now, my friend, who's going to be your driver of the day?
I'm going to go with Darth Timms, I think, because of the difficult start. Obviously, he's got people ahead of him, and he's just extracted everything he could from what was left in the race. So yeah, to get a podium out of that after a difficult start to the race.
Yeah. Oh, that's fair. I mean, from 4th, Lando taking the win is a great result. I'm going to be fair. I know I've been taking the mick out of him. I think from 13th to see Simba have some pace back. I know he's had some difficulties last couple of seasons, but for him to have a really good start, I think that was, yeah, that was. He did really, really well to come back. A few people to mention. I think that there was that issue at the start as well. A few of the drivers caught up in it. Sniper started on the softs. It didn't work for him. Came back, really strong result in 8th as well. Showed some really good pace. A lot of battles as well. So yeah, there's a lot of good mentions. I'm going to need Jit to Simba though. Just it's great to see him back after some difficulties for the last few years. But yeah, it's. Again, of course, you said Darth Timms as well, so the McLaren boys get our drivers of the day. But it is the Alpine of Lando that takes the win. James, my friend, that's it for this evening, and it's been a pleasure. It's been our first time. We had that little issue, but it's been great, mate. Really good fun.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Yeah, well, my pleasure, my friend. Absolutely, anytime. I'm sure we will get to do it again very, very soon indeed. But there we are, folks. There is your Wednesday night entertainment from MRC. Done and dusted. We have the Tier 0 boys, though, tomorrow. So Zandvoort is not done with us yet. Tier 0 from 7 o'clock tomorrow evening. Be sure to tune in. It is always some fantastic racing to be had. But from James and I, it's been an absolute pleasure. Thank you all for watching, and we'll see you very, very soon. Good night.